Check, you know.
Yeah, well, it's never too early to measure up, is it?
I hope you're not going to be one of these landladies who wants to know where every little knife and fork is.
I might be. Why not?
Because I like it free and easy, darling.
Yeah, I know you do. So we'll get along just fine, won't we?
You don't need to worry about the curtains, Frank. You don't want them anymore.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised.
Oh, wait, they're all right, then.
And Jamie, don't go off and make carpets, as refusal often offends.
I suppose you want to put your own little stamp on things, don't you?
Yeah, well, no point buying it otherwise.
What are you going to go for? Sort of modern feel or retro?
Well, it just depends what I can get my hands on in sale, doesn't it? Yeah, cop a load of this.
Anything, the pots and pans, etc.?
No, you're all right. Just leave the bricks and mortar, eh?
Well, that's good, yeah.
Thought you and Jamie were over.
It's the house I'm interested in.
Why? What's it got?
Well, good location, good condition, good price.
Sitting tenant.
Yeah, well, that's part of the attraction, isn't it? Nice little income. And he's not going to be there forever, is he?
Not the kind of accommodation you're used to, though. No sun, sand, views across the Med.
It's a bargain. What more do you want?
Taxi, eh? Where have you been?
Police station. I'll tell you inside.
All right, been in trouble?
Hey, you've been producing your public works of art again?
No. What then?
I stole Sonny's car.
You did what?
Look, he took the keys. He can't drive.
Yeah, well, he only went up the road, but...
You daft...
Hey, all right. The police have read him the Riot Act and they've told him what'll happen if he does anything else. He knows he's done wrong.
Don't stick up for him. He's been joyriding. He needs telling.
He's been told.
And that's enough, is it?
Yeah, it is for now.
Have you learnt nothing? You're too young to drive.
I'm not. I can drive. I did it, didn't I?
And what happens next time? You kill someone?
I was nowhere near killing anyone. I wasn't drunk.
You don't have to be drunk. You're going to smash yourself to pieces.
What are you doing? Don't you touch him!
Well, someone needs to knock sense into him. Not you.
Get inside, Ryan.
Stay where you are.
You leave us alone. I'll deal with this.
My father, like son, he's going to end up killing himself, same as Dean.
What do you know?
What is wrong with you?
She doesn't know anything. Now, that's enough, all right?
What's with both of you?
Nothing.
Oh, thanks, darling. Just what I wanted.
You know where the kitchen is?
Let's just get this straight, shall we? Your nephew goes joyriding in his mother's ex-boyfriend's car and gets arrested. And you take it out on me? Oh, I suppose that's fair, is it?
Just leave it, yeah?
Don't worry, I'll get it. Won't want your coffee getting cold, will we? Morning.
Hiya. All right.
Yeah, not bad.
Coffee?
If there's someone to go.
Well, there isn't, apparently.
Well, no sweat. Only just had breakfast anyway. Don't want too much caffeine pumping around the old system. Came to see if you fancied lunch.
Yeah, sounds good.
Paul?
Could do, I suppose.
He's a live wire this morning. I'm having trouble keeping a lid on him. Mind you, he must take it out of you. You know, clipping 14-year-old kids round the ear.
I said, will you leave it?
What's going on?
Dunno. Ask him. Not that he'll talk to you.
Yeah, because there's nothing to say.
Do you still want to do lunch? I can't promise it'll be scintillating.
No, let's do it. Say about 1 in the Rovers.
Fine.
What'd you come round for anyway? You could have ran.
Well, I did try Paul on his mobile. Must have had it switched off.
Landline?
Never thought.
You weren't trying to avoid talking to me, were you, Leanne?
Wanting me head examined more like, not to think of it. See you later, anyway.
Fancy a drink later on?
Yeah, all right. When?
Well, I've got to get back to the flat, stick this in the fridge, do my hair, get changed, put my makeup on. So should we say, what, about half an hour?
Yeah, I've got a manicure on my hands, so half hour should be fine.
Girls need time to get ready, you know.
You say so.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Conman.
Mr. Connor to you.
And what are you to Adam Barlow?
You've been thinking about me, then?
Well, we all need a laugh now and again.
Another time, eh? I'm not in the mood.
One to me, I think.
It's Jamie.
White wine and a bottle of lager. How you feeling, mate?
Suicidal. Wishing I'd never been born, but apart from that, top of the world.
You know, I never I've had you down for a femme fatale, or should it be homme fatale?
Leave it out, Leanne, will you?
So, which one's Sonny? I suppose it depends on who he's with at the time. Oh, sorry, I wasn't aiming that at you.
Just as well, love. You'd know about it if you had been.
This one's her, I think.
At least pretend to be enjoying it.
Our usuals, please, Michelle.
He gets nothing till he apologises to Ryan.
What for?
Oh, I didn't know amnesia ran in the family.
A clip round the ear and a bit of verbal.
A bit.
That he deserved.
I'll decide what punishment he gets, not you.
He could have killed someone, along with innocent people.
Which is why he's grounded. Look, nobody's more angry with him than me, but it's none of your business.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't want to go the same way as his dad, then he needs taking in hand now.
Calm down, eh? Let's not have a row on a Sunday. Come on, let's go find a seat somewhere. Come on. Let him have that drink, eh?
What?
Nothing.
You tell that girlfriend of yours. If she tells any more lies, she's not going to know what's hit her.
Lies.
You heard.
I saw.
You saw nothing.
Well, you obviously haven't spoken to your mother in the last hour, have you? Cheers.
Buenos dias, senora.
Buenas tardes, señor.
Yes. Sorry, yes, afternoon, tardes.
No importa. ¿Quieres tomar una copa?
No, gracias.
What did she say?
I think she's offered to buy us a drink.
Oh, well, thanks very much. I understood no, all right.
So what's all this then, Leanne? What you been doing over there?
Oh, just selling property for a really big Spanish company.
Nice little earner.
Yeah, do all right.
Right. So if I was interested in an apartmento somewhere warmo,
Then Leanne's your girl.
All right, are you really looking?
well, you know, I might like to have a look, you know, see what they're like.
All right, well, I've got some brochures at flat. I'll pop them over.
Gracias.
Con mucho gusto.
Has he calmed down yet?
Yeah, he's okay now.
Any ideas why he went ballistic?
Well, like he said, it brought it all back, didn't it? What happened to Dean?
Yeah, no reason to go that mental.
Well, you weren't in the car that night.
No, I'm just the widow left with the fatherless child.
The reason he gets so wound up is because he cares about Ryan.
Oh, so he keeps saying. Does he hit Carla and all? I mean, he cares for her.
He's got it out of his system now, I'll be fine.
I might give it a miss, actually.
Oh, why am I not surprised?
I'm not that hungry. And there's loads needs doing over at the office.
There's nothing that can't wait till the morning.
You two go.
I would like to go with my husband.
Yeah, you could have fooled me.
Oh, give it a rest, please.
You've been on at me since I got out of bed this morning.
Only because you won't talk about it.
I can't win, can I? If I speak my mind, I'm over the top. If I say nothing, then I'm sulking.
Why can't you just talk about it normally like anybody else?
Why can't we just forget it happened?
Do you know what? I've had enough of this. Go, get out my way.
Hang on a sec, mate.
Paul!
I'm not seeing him this bad for ages.
I don't think I've ever seen him this bad.
There you go.
Ta.
Leanne, you brought me those property details yet?
Oh, sauce, forgot.
Yeah, but I'm serious about this, you know? You know, senoritas, margaritas, a little place to entertain.
Yeah, all right, I'll drop them around later on. See ya.
I'm sorry, gorgeous, but I can't do tonight. I'm going to the gym.
The number you've dialed has not been recognised. Please replace the handset and try again.
Hang on a minute. You've got competition. Should I stick her on? All right, yeah.
Yeah, right, whatever.
Well, I can either take this one out or I can take you out.
Oh, yeah? And where are you going to take me, eh? Rovers?
And what do you think I am? Working class? I will take you anywhere you want. I'll call you later. How you doing, fella? Just a chuddy, please.
What gym do you use?
I used to box down at the boys' club, but I got one of these new places now, up near the G-Max.
No, only because I'm thinking of starting all that stuff again. Yeah, so, any good?
MTV, jacuzzis, chicks in hot pants, all very poncy, but what can you do? Very 90s.
Yeah, it is indeed, my friend. It is indeed. There's one more thing.
Yeah?
Was there really another chick on the phone?
No one will ever know. All right, boss man.
I am beautiful, mate. How about you?
If I was feeling any better, it would be a sin.
That's great.
Shall we?
Why not? Morning.
Excuse me?
Any chance of a lift into town?
Well, I'm just dying a shift. You can be my first customer.
What, you want me to pay?
Well, otherwise, you'll just be using me as a taxi.
No, if I pay you, I'd be using you as a taxi.
And I am a taxi.
Yeah, but if you weren't, would you really be charging your own daughter for a lift into town?
Get in.
Didn't even touch his lunch.
Yeah, guilt, that. Love sickness. So, girls, do we think it's going to be cloudy later, or do we think it might even be sunny?
Hey, what's the joke?
Nothing, sir. Mr. Connor.
Hey, I've got a good idea. Why don't you all do a bit of sewing?
Come on. So, come on, Sean. Really, was he worth it? When all's said and done, was he that good?
Well, he'd have never married her.
We really should get some better tea in this place. Builder's tea, this, wet and warm. Time's a buy from McNee's coming, 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30. It's there in your diary. Why don't you just have a look?
And you think everything's in place?
Yep, well, samples and costings are in my car, and everything else up here.
I was thinking about getting some of those herbal teas in for when clients come. Or Earl Grey, you know, something a bit classy like.
We are not buying Earl Grey tea, you chin. It's a knicker factory, not the Waldorf Astoria.
And she's like, you know, you stay on your side of the bar and I'll stick to mine. And I'm like, I love the girl to bits, but admit defeat.
Get out.
Oh, come on, it was just affectionate.
Get out!
Hey, you can't do that!
Get off it! What do you think you're playing at?
If you saw the state of her the night Ryan's dad died, if you had the slightest idea...
I know.
No, you don't know. But for a second there, we thought she might be happy again. Paul! That's enough.
Yeah, you can't just blame Sean. What about Sonny Boy?
No, but then you come along, a mate, and then you lie to her. You ruin her trust and bring it all flooding back to her.
I'm so sorry.
Prancing round my factory, laughing at my sister. Well, this is a family business, mate. Now get out!
I mean, not only was it unfair dismissal, it was virtually assault.
They have got no grounds for this. The union are going to bury him.
Well, we were all witnesses, weren't we?
I mean, it's all right when Liam wants to help himself to Joanne, though, isn't it, eh? Hypocrite. Well, it's definitely going to happen now, isn't it? They'll bring in a factory full of cheap labour and we will be out the door.
Well, forget the union. I know what we should do. Go on strike.
Well? Yeah. I'm trying to order a plasma screen TV off your website. Yeah, it's the 50-inch upgrade. Yep, that's it, with the HDMI.
Answer me. Was that the wisest thing you've ever done?
Possibly. You should see Apocalypse Now on one of these things.
Sacking a worker for a personal indiscretion?
Yeah, I'll hold. Within reason.
This is not about Sean. Why can't you just face that?
Do you know, all the anti-French stuff in this country, there's no wrong with French. There were an old bloke lived in our village. He had Nazis in his house.
He never did.
Well, when he were lads, you know, during war. But you can say what you like about them frogs, they've got metal.
So, where is Oliver Boy?
Who's that?
Oh, that's Vicky. She's your Polish replacement.
A lot's happened since you've been away, Jan. Like what? Oh, has anybody seen Leanne? I've been trying to phone her.
Oh, aye, she's around. Come on, Hayley, we better get this over with.
Sean's been sacked.
Don't back down. Well, it's probably best if you do all the talking. Come on.
So you're completely ignoring me now?
Oh, just in time. I was seconds away from hanging up on you.
Give us a minute, will you?
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Connor, we want Sean reinstated.
Oh, stop crying, will you? Oh, no, not you, love. Oh, sorry, no, me reference number is R for rhinoceros, 380, T for trolleys.
Look, there is a buyer coming from McNee's this afternoon. Any concerns you've got, we can sit down and talk about it tomorrow morning, all right?
No, it's not all right, actually.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
There's something that we have to tell you.
I'm afraid we have to inform you that the workers are revolting.
Yeah, tell us something we don't know.
Make fun. But it won't be funny when your rep comes round and this factory's deserted, will it? Come on, Hayley.
This is completely idiotic.
They'll be back in 20 minutes. Let them go.
I'm talking about you.
Right, that's it, girls. We're out. Mum.
Oh, come on, just give us a bit of time to sort this out, will you? Isn't that what striking's all about? Negotiation.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it when Sean's back.
Yeah, this wouldn't have happened under Baldwin.
Nor would that.
Vicky, we're striking. We're going on strike. I can see.
She's not daft.
Think about it, Mr. Connor. This is all wrong.
Your mum would be ashamed of you.
How do you... You don't even work here.
Exactly.
Eileen, do you think I'm a really despicable person? I tried my best not to do it.
Is that true?
No, not really. The little man inside my head was telling me it was a bad idea.
Well, why didn't you listen to him then?
Because I don't like the little man.
You don't have to get yourself in some tangles, you lot. I mean, sex, they should ban it. It doesn't affect me, so it's easy to say, but still.
I think Paul Connor bruised my arm. I'm so embarrassed.
No, it doesn't matter how much they hate you for it. They've no grounds to sack you. It was off the field of play.
Who do you think that is?
Keith Chegwin.
Do you think it's Paul Connor come round to beat me up again? Shall I get Jason?
Are you serious?
We should get a peephole.
What, behave yourself. We won't need one.
Oh, hi, come in.
We're on strike.
What, for me?
I phoned before to order a plasma TV and a home theatre system. Yeah, well, I'm not bothered about it now. You can cancel it.
Why don't we discuss this properly?
Well, what's there to discuss? I've got a perfectly good television.
I'm not talking about your toys. I'm talking about your demons.
Yeah, it's Mr. Paul Connor. Yeah. OK, thanks.
I am sick of treading on eggshells and tiptoeing round you every time you flip.
Do you want a sandwich?
What?
Well, I'm just off out for a sandwich.
You're coming back though, aren't you? You've already put the workforce on the street. What are you planning to do next? Blow the biggest potential contract this factory's ever had?
Relax, will you? Sausage, egg and brown sauce is what I'm having. Yep, you can say what you like about that, Roy, but he certainly knows how to make it.
Does she know? Does Carla know what really happened that night when Dean died?
What do you think?
Hello? Yeah? Fine, instruct the surveyors, do what you gotta do. Alright.
Excuse me, ladies.
Well, you had second thoughts then?
Don't think I won't sack the lawyers.
What did he say?
Look, I think you lot better go back in. I don't deserve all this support.
Oh, don't talk soft.
Tall Puddle Marshes didn't fight the corner so this could go on.
Yes, and the miners didn't get beaten with truncheons so they could roll over like a bunch of old Jessies. Solidarity is solidarity, even if it means brewing up at Webster's.
Those four have got 2 sugars in and those 3 have got 1 in.
Oh.
Where's that, son?
Yeah, come on. It's not like you've all better to do. Get the kettle back on.
So, Kevin, what do you reckon it's going to do tomorrow, then?
Don't fizz!
What's she on about? Nothing. Come on, let's get this cleaned up.
Hey, Jan! Look, it looks like yours, Leanne.
Well, call it a lift. OK.
Blimey, O'Reilly, look at the state of you.
You're right.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to come sit flat?
Too right.
If it's all right with flying pickets. Are you going to start? Shall... Where was he going?
It's fine, he just went out for a butty.
In his car? At 60 miles an hour across the cobbles?
You serious?
Yes. What's going on?
I don't know. He went crazy and sacked Sean.
Tell me the truth, Liam.
Everything's under control.
The staff are on the doorstep and the boss is off his head. Oh, yeah. That's really what I call a steady ship.
Why do you always think there's a conspiracy?
Because there is always a conspiracy. I know he's worse than ever and I know you know why. So you better stop treating me like an idiot and start talking. But if you won't tell me anything, I'll just have to keep on trying, won't I? Paul, it's me, again. Call us the second you get this.
Fastest growing retailer in the Northwest. 4 new stores opening across the region. He gets the head buyer to buy, and the second she's due to turn up, he goes off.
Paul, please switch your mobile on and just get back here as soon as you can. All right?
You know as much as any of us.
His nephew goes joyriding, and suddenly he's, tortured by memories of the crash. Don't you think that'll strike me as lame? Even me, Liam.
We'd both put that night to the back of our minds. He just lets things get to him.
You never were a decent liar, kid. I still hold your 21st against you.
I'd got the venues mixed up. That was genuine.
Paul said you did it on purpose. He always laughs about it now.
I hardly knew you, did I? The last bird he had treated him like dirt. I was looking out for him.
You sent me to a scout hut in Moss Side.
Anyone getting cold?
Oh, here we go.
No, I'm just saying. It's just, you know.
I'm exhausted. It's very draining being the focus of industrial action.
We should have made up some chants somewhere. Well, go on then. Right. He's here. It's clear. He'll buy us all a beer. It's Sean Tully. It's Sean Tully. He's fired. He's tired. We'll not go back till he's been rehired. Yeah. It's Sean Tully. Give us an S. S. Give us a H. E. Give us an A.
If you cave in now, they'll be out there every day. Start with better biscuits, and before you know it, you'll be in there sewing knickers begging for a toilet break.
What do you know about anything?
Well, nothing, quite obviously, because no one tells me anything. Like what's driving my husband round the twist.
If our Paul's gone AWOL, then I'm giving Sean his job back, and that's that. End of story.
Without Paul, you're anybody's.
I was doing fine till he came along.
Oh, and who got you started in the first place, eh?
2 words for you. Tribunal and homophobia.
Well, here's another 2. Majority and shareholder.
Nut and case.
That's one word.
Jennifer Mills, from McNeese. Have I come at a bad time?
What, that out there?
It's nothing to worry about. It's virtually a bit of fun, isn't it?
Can I offer you a cup of tea?
Have you got any Earl Grey?
You know what? You will literally not believe this. Shall we?
So, you've known him a week and he's inviting you to France? Well, I thought, why do the obvious and bottle it? Instinct said to go for it, so I went for it.
So what's he like then? Is he out like my dad?
Is he heck? He's nice. Oh, that'll be me works phone. Devon's. Hello? Yeah. Oh, hello, yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, then. Okay, I'll see you then. All right, bye now. Oh, which reminds me, I need to get these off to Dev. Hi, Leanne, into property. Have you seen these apartments in Eagle-Jaya? Development hasn't even started yet and I can't sell them quick enough. I tell you what, Jan, the commission is obscene. You've landed well and truly on your feet, haven't you? And without Danny Baldwin.
No. I mean, well, no, they're in the back of Paul's car.
Where is Paul? How long's he going to be?
He's been called out. Bit of a crisis, apparently. I'm sure Liam can explain that.
Look, it's probably best if we put something else in the diary.
Well, he said he'd have some figures for me, at least.
Well, I can give you ballpark figures.
Well, have you got specific figures?
He's left the costings in his car with the samples, and everything else he had to tell you was up here. Well, not up here, obviously, in Paul's head, and... well, that's that, I'm afraid.
Maybe he can get in touch when he's back. In the meantime, all the best. Thanks for seeing us.
No, thank you, and my apologies, seriously.
See, you're fantastic by yourself.
Will you get off my back?
Hey, I am not the enemy. My stomach is in knots.
So's mine.
Yeah, well, if this is as bad as you're making me think it is, why can't we put our heads together, eh? Decide what to do. Liam! I will not be kept in the dark, Liam! Forget it. I'm going to look for him. If he comes back, call me. Immediately!
Vicky, you can get off home if you like.
Thank you.
And don't take any more stick off that lot. Good night.
Stop!
Oi, Shirley. That is only half done. Finish it off when you start work in the morning.
What? You mean you're giving him his job back?
If he wants it.
Yes, he does, and we are freezing.
Actually, Mr. Connor, there is something else. We won't work with Vicky any longer.
Eh? I thought she were your favourite person.
Not unless she's paid the going rate. We are equal and we should be paid as such, yeah? Should we?
All right. You just got the Polish Janice a pay rise. Anything else while the gun's at me head?
Yeah, thank you.
Doesn't excuse your behaviour, though. But I can't excuse Paul, so, you know. Good night, you lot.
Right, who's for the Rovers then?
Oh, yes.
He's lost, he's found, he's buying the first round, it's Sean Tully! Oh, give it the next!
Still no sign of him at home. His mobile switched off. Tried all his mates. Usual dives.
All that stuff about me earlier. Who was it who tried to stop me being his best man?
Why bring that up now?
Why bring up my 21st?
To prove how you're always colluding, keeping secrets and lying to me. Liam, I know this is about the crash. But there's more to it, isn't there? In there?
Yeah.
Right, well, how worried should I be? I mean, what, are we talking about a crime?
Do you remember my best man speech?
Yes, I remember your jokes about my perm.
When I said that you and him were for keeps, I meant it. You might think we're colluding, but we're protecting you.
Listen, I want to know what's going on for his sake, not mine. Because in case you've forgotten, he's the one driving around Manchester with his head completely scrambled. Liam, if you tell me, I might be able to help. I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Then you're on your own. Both of you.
Leanne may be into property, but she can still down a slider.
Yeah, and I could down another one and all. Is it you?
I'm a bit peckish, actually. Should we just go on?
We'll get some nuts.
Yeah, well, I could do, I suppose.
You're brassy, can't you?
Well, it's cheap to live, but, you know, when you've got an out coming in, and I've only just managed to keep... I hope that's not for me, lady.
I'll quit it with a pride routine. Call it rental, sort myself out.
You're a dark horse. I heard about your offer on number 7.
Yeah, well, you came through for me last year, didn't you? Call that payback. Go on.
Me, Paul and Dean have been to see the Freddie Mitchell fight at the arena. Do you remember?
Yeah, what am I, Liam? Senile?
Paul was loaded on ale and we weren't far behind him. Dean said that he was all right to drive. But, I mean, the guy was out of it. He kept jabbing his house keys into the stereo and all sorts. He was completely gone. Are you gonna make me say it? You must be there by now, Carla. Dean wasn't driving the car that night. Paul was. When he crashed it, when the car finally stopped moving and we saw Dean, his eyes were... The road was empty, right? There were no cars, no one was watching. So we dragged his body and we put it in the driver's seat, all right?
I remember his face in the hospital. They were treating him for shock. I bet they were.
But I still think we did the right thing. And I still think the right thing is not to tell Michelle anything about it.
I remember her face and all. Liam. And little Ryan's.
Oh, and imagine his face if he found out we'd killed his dad.
What else did you do? Eh? You take his watch off his wrist and go through his pockets for change.
It was a moment of total and utter madness. I know that now. But he was already dead. He was dead. What did you expect us to do? It was either that or Paul goes to prison for death by dangerous driving. Which would you prefer, Carla?
Do not bring me into this.
You have forced me into this all day. All right. So now you know everything. You tell me. Where's Paul and what the hell are we gonna do?
What's happened?
Dow Jones is down 200. FT's in a spin. They are saying it's the end of world capitalism, and all because a few brave workers from Weatherfield stood up to their bosses.
What is he on about?
He's trying to be funny.
I'm failing as usual.
Yeah, what a surprise.
Morning, Hayley. Glad to be back.
Oh, I am, yeah. I don't like it when we fall out.
Me neither. Much rather have a cuddle. And here he is, the man it was all about.
Morning, Mr. Connor.
These women must think a lot of you. Money you cost them.
It wasn't my fault.
Oh, you try telling them that on Friday when they've looked at the wage packets.
We shan't be blaming him. It's that brother of yours we'll be blaming.
Well, if he's here, yeah. Now then, Vicky, me and you need to have a word, a little chat.
What's the matter? I've done something wrong.
No, this is good. It's good news. Don't look so worried. Smile. More money, same as that.
Why?
Because we made him give it to you. Don't think it's because he's generous, because he's not.
They did, yeah. Might not have been what they intended. But what are you gonna do?
I need to talk to you.
He's come back yet? Anyway, smile. You should be happy. All right? Have a seat. Oi! Fair play, eh? Strike's over. How about we get on with a bit of work, yeah? Thank you. And no word either.
No, nothing.
It's what he's like, though, isn't it? When he's in one of his moods.
So you're still saying that Paul was the one driving when Dean was killed?
Some things even I can't make up.
But he couldn't tell me. I am his wife.
Well, I suppose he was going to tell you straight away or never, and he didn't tell you straight away, so...
So you had to.
He's going to hate me for this, you know. Never going to forgive me.
I suppose that's my fault as well, is it? Making you tell me?
I didn't say that.
Why did you tell me anyway? I mean, you managed to keep it quiet from me for 5 years.
I suppose when Paul was around, it was his car, weren't it? But when he takes himself out of the picture, it leaves me keeper of the secret. And I wasn't up to it, was I?
Please, help yourselves. It's just a little thank you present for helping me get more money.
Oh, Vicky, that's really generous of you. Thank you. Dziękuję.
Yeah, cheers, Vicky.
She thinks it's as easy as that, what we're all just going to like her now. Yeah, I reckon we should go back on strike, make them take her money back down to what it was.
Right, well, I'm going to have a cake, I don't care.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, I think it's brilliant that we're all on the same page now.
Who was the one person who didn't come out on strike, Hayley? Who? It's because we didn't ask her to. And you think she would have if we had? Now she's the one who benefits. Well, it's just all wrong.
I mean, they were only cheap cakes and all from a corner shop. It's not like she baked them herself.
Well, it's a good thing, otherwise she could have poisoned us.
Here we are, help yourselves.
Well, actually, she couldn't have poisoned me because I didn't eat them.
What are you going on about?
She thinks Polish Vicky's trying to poison her.
I said she could have in them cakes.
Oh, you're not still on about that, are you? Give it a rest.
Yeah, or else never mind her. I'll poison you.
Oh, yeah?
Hello, bottle of lager and a...
You haven't heard from Paul, have you? No, why have you not?
Nobody has.
Did he say anything to you about where he might be going?
No.
And you'd tell me if you had?
Of course I would. Why are you saying that like you don't believe me?
Of course she believes you. She's just worried, that's all. You still haven't told me what you want to drink.
V&T.
V&T, please.
Do you know what I wonder?
What?
Whether Paul and Carla haven't just had some ginormous row and that's why he's gone.
I wouldn't suggest it.
Well, I might if she keeps acting like it's all my fault. What's that about?
So, are we heading back then? Just I was thinking, if he is going to ring, it's more than likely he's going to ring the factory, innit? So we should be there.
Yeah, so.
OK, let's go. Bye, Michelle.
See ya.
Tomorrow, won't you? Let's see if we can try and string 2 working days together, eh?
We'll think about it.
Oh, and thanks for those cakes again, Vicky. Nice gesture.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them.
Yeah, she had 6 of them, didn't you?
No. Well, I didn't. Or you, come on.
That's it. Make sure you get an early night so you're nice and bright for the morning.
I'm going home and all. But it probably won't be an early night. Probably be more like sitting up waiting for the phone to ring.
Well, look, shall I come with you in case he's there waiting? Because I'd really like the chance to tell him why I've gone and blown the big secret.
Yeah, right.
Well, let me just finish up in here, yeah? One sec.
I'll get these. What with when you've got no money? I've got money for booze. I just haven't got money for rent, or food, or clothes, all that stuff. Right, well, I'm still getting them then, yeah. Cheers, thanks.
I'm going to be out for a bit, but I'll be back for closing.
Yeah, OK.
Hello, gorgeous.
Oh, I get us a spritzer, Liz.
Paul?
No, his car would have been outside.
No messages. What do you think he's doing? Does he just not care about anybody else but himself?
OK. OK, all right. So now I'm going to leave him a message. One that'll bring him back, if anything will.
What?
Hiya. Now listen, I've had to tell Carla what happened with Dean, who was driving and that. So now she wants to talk about it, preferably with you. So get yourself back here, yeah? See if that does the trick.
Oh, Janice, cheer up, will you?
No, when I...
Thank God you're all right.
Are you all right?
Not really.
Any use saying I'm sorry?
I think there's a lot more to say than that.
You haven't said anything to Michelle, have you?
If you really think I'd do that to her, then you know me about as well as I know you.
Thanks.
And Liam told me about Dean, I almost packed my bags.
Glad you didn't.
What is it with you and him? It's always been the same, and you're not trying to get one over on each other. You're so tight. Pushing everyone else out, even me. I knew there was something.
Now you know what it was?
You should have told me.
I couldn't. I wanted to.
Please.
I was driving the night Dean died. I walked away with hardly a scratch. And you know what my only thought was? How am I going to get myself out of this mess? How'd you admit that to your wife?
You could have tried.
Oh, I didn't get them red shoes.
Oh, get them tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I might get the black ones and all.
If you can afford that, like, you can afford a cab home.
We're saving the cab for later on.
We are?
Know any nice places to eat in Cheshire?
Yeah, look.
You know, somewhere with a touch of class for us ladies who want lunch. Hey, you can wear your new top. Oh, that'll be me phone.
Oh.
Hello? Hiya.
That's a work spawn. Never stops ringing.
Good morning. You all right?
Yeah, great, Mr. Connor.
Now then.
Everything okay?
Belty.
Great.
Been home?
Why the hell, after all these years, did you have to tell her?
Come on, man, you really think I would have done it if there was any way out of it? The girl was going out of her mind because she was worried sick about you. She couldn't understand what had set you off like that.
All the same.
She thought you might be dead.
Hey?
The state you were in when you went off. I tried to tell her that you thought too much of yourself to do out like that, but where were you anyway?
Lake District.
You what? You hate the Lake District?
Yeah, but I had to go somewhere before I...
What? Did something daft? Like clout Ryan, wind up Michelle and Carla, or start a strike? Talking of which, I've had to take on Sean.
Right.
Well, we really need him now for the McNeese order and everything. Oh, no, oh, actually, seeing as all the paperwork for their job was in the back of your car when you went on holiday, we didn't get the business.
And it wasn't holiday.
Compared to what you left me with here, mate, it was a flipping luxury cruise.
Well, you've managed. And once you said that Carla knew, I reckoned it was time to show me face.
So you two are all sorted now?
Well, that's putting it a bit strong.
Ever come down for you, isn't it? I'm Shane with the Cheshire set.
Oh, I see. Would Madam like a cherry in that?
If you charge their prices, I'd want a full flaming fruit bowl. Now I know why they say more money than sense.
Hey, you loved every minute of it.
Hey, I couldn't get over toilets. I could have lived in there. Carpet were thicker than my mattress.
Come on. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's all right for a one-off.
No, we can always go again.
Nah.
Why?
Because I like to pay my own way.
Oh, excuse me. When me and our Toya were kids, you'd skint yourself often enough so we didn't go without. And anyway, I enjoy spoiling you.
Yeah, but all the same. Do you know, I never thought I'd say this. I'm really missing being in that factory.
Oh, well, Janice, go back then. You're a good machinist, you.
After the way I walked out.
Well, I could always have a word with Liam.
You mean you could use me to chat him up?
No, I could use the fact that he fancies me to get you your job back.
But you fancy him, though.
Not as much as he fancies himself. Anyway, blokes are only after one thing.
They're not all like Danny Baldwin.
Yeah, they are. They just dress it up differently. Tell you what, Jan, a smart woman uses that and plays them at their own game. And as long as you remember that's all it is, a game, you're laughing.
me. There's not much chance of getting the McNee order back, is there?
Nah. Forget McNee's.
You what? That was potentially the biggest lump of business we've ever had.
Well, I'll replace it with something better.
Fine by me. You've got your work cut out, though.
Yeah, well, I do owe you. You know how much I hate that.
Oh. Did no one think to call me and let me know he was back?
My fault, kid. Sorry.
So, you gonna tell me what it was all about?
Oh, I mean, what can I say? I lost it. And I know I shouldn't have had a go at Ryan like that.
You're really upsetting me, you know. And then disappearing like that. I mean, kids think the world revolves around them anyway. He's convinced you went because of him.
Someone else you got to grovel to.
How long have you been back, anyway?
It's about an hour.
Yeah, it'd be something like that, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I was going to give you a call, but I've been busy apologising to these two.
Why don't we all go out for a meal?
Yeah. Hey, go and get Ryan. He can choose where we go.
You really fancy burger and chips?
You have apologised to. I've still got to grovel to him, remember?
Well, he's out, so you're off the hook. But you could call him and let him know you're back.
Hey, you can still come though, can't you?
One condition. Paul's paying.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
What?
No more secrets. Not me, not you, not ever. Agreed?
Agreed.
Is Jenny stopping in? Not that I know of.
Yeah, I'll get these. And a pint for me, please, Michelle.
Not sure I should even be talking to you.
Why, what have I done?
More like what you haven't done. Give Janice the job back. Or is it your pathetic way of punishing her for having a life?
To be fair, she did drop us right in it.
Liam, we both know how this is going to work. You'll flirt with me, I'll flirt back. Eventually, you'll just do what I want.
You want to get Janice a job back, you got to make it worth my while. Come out on a date with me.
Oh, we're having a drink together, aren't we? That's almost a date.
Not in my book, a proper date, somewhere good out on the town.
All right, then, tonight. Dinner, drinks and a club.
Watching the master at work, eh, boys?
Takes after our granddad. Merchant seaman. Woman in every port, a port in every woman.
He can beat them. He's got 7 shops, a woman in every shop, and a baby in every woman.
And he's exaggerating to stop it.
Been out spending again, have we?
Yep. Either of you lads play?
Yeah, I had a go once. Great outdoors. Birds twittering in trees like it. It was good.
Can't imagine anything more boring myself.
How about you, Steve?
Nah, man, it's the clothes. My mum made me and our kid wear these horrible tartan cakes when we were little. I'm still traumatised.
You're talking about those woolly rascals make you all red and itchy, those.
Horsehair undies.
Well, no, it's smart casual. That's the code on the course these days.
You can wear anything you like, as long as it's pale pink or yellow.
Hi!
God.
I'm going to confiscate that lot in a minute.
No need, sis. I'm off to the driving range. Hey, Dev, you and Steve should come down for a game sometime.
Me and Steve?
Yeah.
Well, I'll ask him.
All right, I'll see yous.
Must be my turn to get you one.
Wondered how long it would take you.
What?
I could see you, sitting over there, checking out my backside.
You are so full of yourself.
Yeah, I am a bit of a sex god, though, aren't I?
You know, I don't know why you want to take me out. You'd be happier at home on your own, in front of a mirror.
You haven't quite got the hang of this, have you?
What?
Well, you're supposed to be after getting Janice a job back.
Ah, right.
So if you want to do that, you're going to have to be nice to me. Very nice.
I'm far more interested when I'm nasty.
Hiya.
Right.
You're right. Right, I'll get him in. What you having?
Hang on, what are you doing? You're skint.
I'm celebrating, aren't I? Because this lovely fella here has just given me my job back.
Oh. Has he now? When was that?
This morning. So, shall I get him in or what?
Terrible memory, me. Oi, where you off?
Forget the drink, Charlie. I've had a better offer.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. No problem at all. Yeah, 1 o'clock, lunch at the Bowden. Yeah, it's fine. I know it. I've worked there before. Yeah. All right, then. Yeah, that's great. Okay, then. Bye.
Made you a bacon sandwich.
Oh, nice one. Starving.
Who with that?
Oh, just business.
Phew, not bad business. Lunch at the Bowden.
Property exhibition.
Right. So do folk really buy houses?
Yeah, of course we do.
So you might sell an house today?
Might do, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if it all works out, it could be very lucrative. Hey, do you want to help me pick somewhat nice to wear?
Oh, yeah. I could teach that Trini and Susanna some at me. Now, what you need is smart but sexy.
I'm selling property.
Yeah, well, sex sells.
Oh, give over.
No, I mean it.
You haggling for an handout?
Hey, can I not be proud?
Yeah, of course you can. You just don't have to keep going on about it.
You got it all sorted? Well, almost.
Why almost?
Just one little thing missing.
Oh, yeah. And what's that? I don't think so.
Morning, ladies.
Morning, Mr. Connor.
Nice to have you back, Janice. Now, as much as I'd like to stop out here for a bit of cheeky chat-up banter, I've got a factory to open.
Do you know what? The reason I'm doing so well is because there's no men in my life to mess it up. Men are trouble.
Oh, nice trouble, though.
Janice, there's more to life than men, you know.
Looks like my Leanne. Doesn't sound like her.
Go to work.
See you later.
See ya.
Nice stuff, your Leanne.
Well, she's got 2 face for work. It's all about making a good impression. Looking professional.
Oh, do you know, I wouldn't mind swanning about a 5-star hotel instead of 8 hours hard labour at a sewing machine.
You and me both. Oh. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Look, Daniel Craig in his trunks, that's the one. Right, are you coming to check out this new kebab shop?
I'm just going to ring Leanne now, see what time she's finishing.
Oh. Oops! Do you think she'll be needing this?
Do you know what? She's got 2 forms. One for work and one for personal calls.
Right, well I think you, Janice, ought to get your glad rags on and get yourself down to that 5-star hotel ASAP.
Oh no. Don't want to show her up.
You? Show her up? Hey, listen to me. You have got just as much class as anyone in there. You go for it.
Leanne Battersby, you look $1 million. You've not dressed up like that for a new kebab shop.
I'm going to see our Leanne. She's got a property exhibition in Borden.
Jump in, I'll give you a lift.
I'm all right on bus, Tar.
Not on the meter. My treat. Go on.
All right, then.
You'd be better off in the front, there's more leg room.
I'm good in the back, Tar.
My, we are getting grand.
George.
Rachel.
Mr. Lane?
He's expecting you in the bar, white shirt, navy blazer, little nervous.
I'll be gentle.
I have a confession of sorts.
Yes?
This is the first time that I've ever used the services of your agency. It was recommended to me by a friend. I'm not exactly clear on how it all works.
The agency will deal with all things financial. Everything is confidential and discreet, and all statements and invoices will be billed as secretarial services.
Excellent. Good.
So you and I have nothing to worry about except enjoying ourselves.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yakida.
He's supposed to be a fleeing taxi driver. What if she needed a phone?
I'm coming in with you.
Oh, what for?
To see Leanne doing her stuff. I'm so proud of her. Hey, Jan, just think. We must have done something good.
Oh, go on then. Hey, but don't you dare embarrass her.
Me? Don't be daft.
Would you like another drink?
If you would like another,
I suppose we could have another drink in my room.
that would be nice.
Hang on, hang on. Hello, what is it? I'm busy. Yeah, okay. I've got a job.
Aw.
Flaming Oldham. Give her my love, eh?
Yeah.
See ya.
Hiya. Excuse me. I'm looking for the property exhibition.
I'm not aware of any property exhibition at the hotel today. I can check for you.
Oh, it's all right, thanks. Don't bother.
Excuse me, madam. You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks. Do you mind if I have a drink in your bar?
Yes, of course. It's just through there.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh, fancy seeing you here.
Hey, Jan, what are you doing here?
You forgot your phone. So I thought I'd surprise you. But it seems like you're the one that's full of surprises.
Come on, let's go and get a drink, eh? You know, it's not nice following someone.
Do you know, I've been sat there for over an hour trying to work out what's going on.
What are you on about? Nothing's going on.
Well, there's no property exhibition. In fact, you're not a property agent, are you? At first, I thought you got yourself a secret sugar daddy, but then I thought, no, that's not it. But I got there in the end. You're a prostitute.
Do you want to say it any louder?
But I am right, though, aren't I?
No. I'm an escort.
Escort?
Yeah, okay, look, I work for an agency.
And that makes it all right, does it?
Janice, please.
Have you got any idea what it makes me feel like? Huh? Seeing you selling yourself?
Yeah? Well, nobody invited you.
How can you do it, Leanne? How can you do it? How can you do something so cheap and seedy?
Cheap? Excuse me, look where we are. Does it look cheap to you? You want to see the rooms upstairs?
Nice ceilings up there.
I earn more in the last hour than you'll earn in the next fortnight.
Dirty money.
You don't understand.
Don't I?
No.
Oh, well, maybe you could explain where I'm getting it wrong. You get a phone call from your pimp, agency, and they tell you to meet an old bloke in a posh hotel. So you get yourself all spruced up, get yourself down here, drink his drinks, laugh at his pathetic jokes, go up to his bedroom, drop your drawers and take his money. Now, what part of that am I getting wrong?
Sorry to interrupt. Rachel, your taxi's ready.
Rachel? Who the flaming hell's Rachel?
Thanks, we'll be there in a minute. I'm going now, are you coming?
I haven't had my drink yet, Rachel.
Janice, please.
Can you not see how upset I am?
Janice, this is not about you, it's about me. And look at me, I'm happy, I'm earning money, and I don't want you staying here causing a scene. Now, come on.
Causing a scene? Do you think that I want everybody in here to know what you do?
We're going now, you coming?
No.
Suit yourself.
Hello? You all right, love? Oh? Hiya. You look hungry. Tell you what, they do a lovely kebab in there.
Hiya, Jan. Hey, how was the property exhibition? Was she surprised to see you?
Yeah, she was surprised.
Not embarrassed, though?
No.
I just popped out for a kebab. Do you want one?
No, sir. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
She's...
Looking for something?
Are you on drugs again?
No.
Why then?
Oh, one reason, Janice. Money.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and another reason. Because it's honest.
Honest?
Yeah, honest. The men I meet, they know what they want. I know what they want, and then they pay me for it. And I'll tell you what, Jan, it's a damn sight more honest than most of my relationships with men. 1,000,000 times more honest than Danny Baldwin.
Oh, you sound like you're really proud of it.
Well, I'm not ashamed.
Really? Well, why tell folk that you're dealing in property then? Why go under a false name?
Because I knew you wouldn't understand. Look, Jan, it's no big deal. It's not. Sometimes we just talk. It's safe. I can always say no. And Jan, I am earning a good living.
Oh, if it's so fantastic, maybe you could get me a job.
Janice.
Oh, am I too old? Is that it? It's too ugly? Well, one day, you're going to be old. You're going to be ugly. And then you'll be on the street.
All right, do you really want to know why I'm doing it? Because I want to get out of places like this, that's why. Look at it. It's depressing, it's pathetic, and I want better, Jan.
Oh, well, that's rich. The hooker thinks she's better than me.
I am better than you, because I've got a future. I'm moving up.
You're deluded.
Yeah, and you're one of life's losers. Just look at you. Living in a scabby flat, working in a scabby factory, fretting about having enough money for beer and bingo.
Get out! Go on, get out!
Don't you worry, I'm going. I wouldn't stay here if you paid me. Oh, and I tell you what, Jan, don't worry about all my clothes and my stuff. I'll just buy new ones.
Here you go. Chips will just be a couple of minutes.
Thanks.
You all right, love?
Yeah, fine, thanks.
I know what's wrong with you.
Really?
Low blood sugar. That'll do you the world of good.
Yeah, maybe.
Now that is a lovely smile. I bet you could light the place up if you wanted to.
Not today, I couldn't.
You waiting for somebody?
Dunno what I'm doing, really.
Well then, I bite, a chew and a swallow. Usually works for me.
I'll try.
Well, you won't be on your own for long. Well, the pubs will be letting out in a minute. You're going for a while, but at the end of the night you want a bit of protein.
That's 5.20, please.
There you go, man.
Cheers,
Hey.
enjoy.
Thanks. I tell you what, isn't it great when the club hits the ball in the sweet spot?
You know, hey, we got ourselves a convert!
No, I can handle it. I'm not sad like Paul. No, it suits me. 2 businesses, quick 18 holes in the afternoon.
And listen, it's a great exercise as well, isn't it?
Fresh air, lad.
Yep. So that's a sport, my friend.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hey, he must have been in that bunker, what, like half an hour, mate?
You see him in a rubber, he was hacking away at the grass, right? I thought to myself, he's looking for a job as a gardener, this guy. What's wrong with him?
Hiya. That looks good.
Do you want one?
Well, I haven't had any tea.
No, me either. Could I get another?
You can get anything you want, gorgeous.
Do you want chips?
Yeah, please.
Hey, don't tell me. Sisters. I'll get the food.
Sorry I shouted at you.
Yeah, well, you said some pretty nasty things in there.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't mean it, Jan.
I don't know about that. But I still don't want you to go.
Well, I don't want to go either.
So what do we do?
Hiya, girls. Hey, we've got to stop meeting like this. Good give out.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen you working today. You know, we're both so proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
Did you want some air?
I just wanted to say hello. Right, I've got to go. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
I wonder if he'd be that proud of you if he knew the truth.
Well, I'm not giving it up.
Leanne.
Janice, we all do it. You've done it with me dad. I did it with Danny. Every woman does it. All right, maybe not for cash, but for dinner, drinks, for presents, for clothes. Look, I know what I'm doing, and it's not going to be forever. Just long enough till I've set myself up. Look, if you want me to stay, then you're going to have to get used to that. First place. I didn't get dragged into anything. I went into this with my eyes wide open.
Huh, not the only things. Sorry.
It's just that if I know how it started, it might help me understand. All right, if you really must know, I was in Spain. One of my mates was working in this big hotel, so I did a bit of escort work. It didn't go any further than that.
So what changed?
Well, this one night I met this client. It was proper fit. We had a great time, great laugh, loads of drinks, top night out. And then, well, I was going to go back to his room with him, whatever, so the money was just a bonus. And are they all like this? All drop dead gorgeous, good company. Janice, I do have a choice, you know.
Do you?
Yeah. If I don't like a bloke, I could just say, night.
Can you? Well, you must meet an awful lot of very nice blokes. That's all I can say.
Look, I'm sorry you're not happy with what I'm doing, but it's my decision, and I am happy with it.
No, you just think you are. Because you're fooling yourself that it can't touch you because it's happening to somebody else. But it's you that's in all them hotel rooms, Lee. Every time.
Yeah. And it's me walking out with money. More money than I could ever hope to earn round here. How do you get to your factory? You're going to be late.
There you go, Jan. Sausage and egg. All right, there you go. These are all basic.
Oh, Jan, how did the property exhibition go? Did Leanne manage to sell anything?
Oh, I don't know. Didn't ask her. Excuse me.
Yeah?
Mr. Connor, I need to ask a favour.
Didn't take you long, did it? Well?
Well, I don't really like to ask, but I need some money, urgent-like, so I wondered if there's any chance I can have an advance on my wages.
I see. Well, luckily, you've caught me in a good mood. So you go back out there, graft away till lunchtime, and I might just stretch to... Oh, I don't know... How about a burger from that new place?
Fizz, could you lend us a few quid?
Ooh, how much?
Couple of hundred, maybe.
You're kidding, aren't you? Oh, Janice, I could stretch to a tenner, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I shouldn't have asked you.
No, don't be daft. Well, you know I'd love to, but I'm skinned. What about Leanne, eh? She's minted.
Oh, she'd only insist on giving it me. Don't want to sponge off her.
What's it for?
There's something I've got to sort out. I'm going to bunk off early.
Fat chance, what to her eyes?
Well, I'm not going to give him a chance to say no. Cover for me, won't you?
Jan, do you think this is such a good...
So we just need the paperwork back from them. Great stuff. Has my bank done the necessary? Sound. I'll speak to you soon then. All right, mate. Ta-da.
Anything I should know about?
Nope.
Huh? Sounds like a bit of business.
It was. My business.
All right, that's fine. As long as it stays that way. It's just that your deals have a nasty habit of biting me.
Don't worry, mate. Not this time. Where's Janice?
I don't know. The bog, probably.
That's what they told me half an hour ago. Has Janice fallen down that toilet or what?
No, Mr. Connor, she had to leave sharpish like.
What, without telling me?
Oh, you know what it's like, Mr. Connor. When you've got to go, you've just got to go. Dodgy kebab, she reckons. Apparently, she got to the toilet and...
I get the picture, thanks.
I've been sorting through some old jewellery and stuff. I've pawned it. got a good price and all. So, here's 400 quid. That should keep you going till you get a proper job.
Jan, I could make that in a night. Look, I know you mean well.
Of course I mean well. I might not be your mother, but you are the nearest thing to a daughter that I've got. And I cannot bear it.
Oh, save your tears for somebody who needs them. Jan, I don't. 2 short years of this, and I'm going to be set up for life. With an investment property down the road, sitting pretty.
Yeah.
Come on. Janice, in case you're checking my messages on my mobile, I'm onto you, and you're in big trouble.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh. 3 missed calls. 1 from my mobile. Yeah, 2 from the agency.
Good.
Janice, is that all you can say? What are you playing at? This isn't going to make me stop, you know. It's just going to get me sacked. So I'll have to find another agency, and then another, till I get through to that thick skull of yours.
You have changed.
Oh, please.
You've gone hard.
Oh, yeah, because I was Barbie girl before.
Well, harder.
Says a woman with a heart like a swinging brick. Don't kid yourself, Janice. We're not as different as you think.
Yes, dear.
What's this? Keys to me flat?
Well, I'm hoping it won't come to that.
Right, listen, girls, I've just remembered. Kate wanted me to get a pound of skinless sausage for Tallulah. Them dandy dinmonts, they are a nightmare.
Danny Baldwin gave me a cheque for 50 grand. But it never meant as much to me as you pawning your bling for 400 quid. I was out of order storming off like that, I'm sorry.
Me and all. I shouldn't have took you for. But Lee, it's only because
you love me, yes, I know. Jan, what I do, it's lonely. You know, keeping secrets, telling lies. So part of me was glad when you did your private eye bit because it meant I could be honest with one person in the whole world.
Well, I worry about you because it's dangerous.
No, Jan, not as dangerous as you think. Please, don't make me start lying again.
Right, well, I want to know where you're going and who you're going with.
Janice, the agency does all that. It vets the clients, keeps tabs on them, everything.
Yeah, well, you're just another escort to that agency, whereas you're a daughter to me. Names, places and times. Otherwise, I will not be able to close my eyes at night.
Not stopping. Hiya.
Oh, time for a quickie.
No, can't. Dinner at Rococo, darling.
Oh, get you.
Well, I can't get there stinking of cigarettes and bitter, can I?
Tell you what, I have earned this.
You know, you should make the most of his custom, because when I'm his landlady...
Oh, yeah, she'll have you painting and decorating.
And lolling and scratching and watching a footy.
Well, like the man says, don't go changing.
Ah, well, another day, another dollar, and a night.
Can't do anything I won't do.
Oh, Jan, that's nice. You've made up. I'm pleased for you.
Well, you know I, Leanne. My way or the highway. Didn't really have much choice.
Morning. Do you know what? I feel really grown up today.
I feel decrepit.
You know, because the sale of number 7's going through.
Oh, lucky old you.
Look, Janice, I know you don't approve of how I earn a living, but I'm buying an house today.
I earn an honest crust. And I know it's not much, but you see, the likes of me, we rent. Week in, week out, for the rest of our lives. And yeah, usually, I'd hate that. But you know what? Right now, I'm glad.
Janice, please don't hate me.
If I hated you, it wouldn't wind me up.
How do?
Oh, you're up on all the latest lingo, you.
Fancy a bevy later on?
I might be cracking open a bottle of champagne, though not with you.
I don't give up easy.
And I don't say yes that easy. Sorry, I'm not really into relationships.
You're getting a bit ahead of yourself, aren't you? I wasn't suggesting we started picking out a ring.
Liam, I'm a lost cause. Like they say on the dating websites, good luck with your search.
Well, I wouldn't know, would I? I'm not that desperate.
You do a good impression of somebody who is.
Corned beef and tomato, it's all we had in.
Oh, it's very kind of you. Ooh, packed lunch, eh? You off somewhere nice, then?
Murder trial.
Oh, Emily, you are a dark horse. Still, they do say the quiet ones are the worst. I'm dreading it.
I know you are, but just be strong, eh?
Thank you.
Hello? Yeah, speaking. Oh, hiya. Are you winding me up? Well, is that legal? Oh, great. Well, thanks a bunch.
I saw that.
Oh, do one, Doris. Hiya, Jan. I know I shouldn't be calling you at work, but it's hard to spell gazumped on predictive text. I've been gazumped, can you believe that? Yeah, I know. Well annoyed.
Come in a sec.
Yeah?
Now, this is going to sound a bit mad.
Well, I don't really know what...
I've got a bit of news for you. Is that bad news? Well, I hope it's not. But, as of today, I own this house. Now, I'm not going to chuck you out or anything, so don't worry.
Right.
But I was thinking of moving in. There is only one house rule.
What's that?
No rules. Oh. Any cans in the fridge?
Nope.
OK, one rule then. Fridge is to be stocked at all times and not too much space wasted on food.
There's two rules.
It's one rule with a subclause. You might want to get that.
Don't think I'm going to be your unpaid skivvy, you know. What's up?
Hiya, can I come in a minute?
What for?
Hey, just in time. Jane was about to brew up.
Since when were you two best mates?
We're just getting to know each other, aren't we, Jay?
Oh, I see.
Hey, it's not like that, though.
What do you want, Leanne?
I've just heard that somebody's put a higher offer in for the house.
Listen, what can I say? It was an investment too good to turn down.
Yeah, well, I just came to say. I've changed my mind. Don't want it now anyway.
Oh, don't be like that. Let me make it up to you.
Well, I must say, she's done very well for us then. Must be really proud of her, Jenny.
I am. Hiya. Right. I've got a client in Bolton, then I'm off to town at Adriano's, OK?
Morning, girls. I must say you're looking particularly gorgeous today, Lee.
Hey, I can't say the same about you. Then I'm off to Leeds for 4. Hectic schedule. Can you squeeze in the clap clinic for 5? I'm just saying I might be gone all night, so don't worry about me. Oh, there's my cab. Better dash. See you later. Hiya, Bolton Town Centre, please, Tar. Leanne! Wait, Lee! Your bike! Wait!
Hey, I'm just checking these and I'll be out your ear.
Yeah, okay. Check them in the middle of the night or something. Hello? All right, yeah? Yeah? Oh, well, give her my best, all right? Okay, then. Ta-da.
Problems?
Sounds like Jean may not be coming back to work.
Oh, well, I might be able to help you out there.
Oh, yeah?
You're happy with Vicky, aren't you? There's plenty more where she came from.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not? I think Vicky's been assimilated very well.
Hardly anyone speaks to her.
Exactly. She keeps her head down. All my lot do. I appreciate this operation's a mothership and I merely run a sideline. But if there's anything I can do to help you guys out...
Do I pay you now or afterwards, Rachel?
The agency will deal with all that, don't worry. Now drink your champagne.
It's funny, you know. I negotiate contracts worth thousands every day. But my knees turn to jelly when I talk money with you.
Hiya. You left your bag behind. Thank Thank you. Well, you can't work without your whip and rubber balaclava. Are you going to introduce us?
No, I am not now. Shut off.
Hey, special offer every Wednesday, 2 for 1. What the hell do you think you're playing at, Leanne?
It's actually very nice.
Oh, aye. Let me guess. Your wife doesn't understand you.
I knew it would go wrong.
No, wait. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Charlie Stubbs lost me, and he's left without paying the bill.
Money isn't everything, Leanne. And let's hope this makes you think again. You didn't know the first thing about that fella.
Yeah, well, the agency know all his credit card details, and that's all that matters.
Oh, give it up, Leanne. Before something horrible happens to you.
You pull a stunt like this again, I will go, and you'll never see me again. I mean it, Janice.
Mrs.